let's reset things. Yours truly, Yami K, in here.
It got a little deep.
Sweet Tea. How you doing, Sweet Tea? We didn't get to you yet.
Pimps up in here.
P Booty, aka Puppy the Body, aka
I'm gonna
D Moore.
Pimp Diamond.
D Moore and Main Ism.
Yes, I seen that little dance she did. Y'all missed that.
Yes. Jay Hustle.
The ABC.
Live from the ATL. Now you know they're trying to get me to move back to Atlanta, right? They trying to do it.
Is it really popping in Atlanta? Is it still jumping off in Atlanta? Now that the Throne album has came out?
Now the what? now the what came out?
No. Jay, do they still, like, I'm gonna tell you, one time I was in Atlanta and I was sitting on the curb and all these guys was riding by. I'm like, dang, God, this whole street is lit up with these fine men. Guess what it was? Gay pride.
Easy.
Yes. I
For
was
real?
like, oh.
For real?
At first I was in heaven, but then I was like, you know me.
Then you was in Sodom and Gomorrah.
I was mad because like some of these dudes you would not even never knew that they were gay. I was mad. I'm like, wait, ain't no men for here.
I would
I'm
never
like, where
go to
are
Atlanta.
men?
I don't care what's going on. I will never go to Atlanta.
Why? You got more in Baltimore that's on the down low.
No.
Do you want to get into that subject?
No.
We can get into all kinds of subjects.
No.
No, I was on
Mall?
the strip. It was on one of them strips, but I was in Atlanta, but I can't.
Yeah, that's you probably were at Atlanta's Mall, like he said.
No,
Were you in Buckhead?
No, I was in Atlanta.
Buckhead is a section of Atlanta.
I don't know, but I know it was a whole.
That's like saying
gay people.
Okay, well maybe there was a parade or
Don't
something.
you know how freaky was? Like cars back to back.
I do know that.
That's how gay pride.
Well, they, that was gay pride, so they have those in every major city.
But why don't have straight pride?
That's every day straight pride.
No, I mean like no,
Yeah,
you don't.
that's
Every day is not
straight pride is down choices. Straight pride is down choices.
No, I think they should have straight pride. It's like they got gay pride.
Well, let's start it up. You feel left out?
Yes, I am.
You start up straight pride.
But half them dudes probably show up there on the down low. So
whoa, what are you mad about?
I'm mad because I don't like. It's a lot of gay men.
I mean,
it's not enough. I mean, like everybody is gay now.
I don't understand that gay man. I don't understand.
Why would you want to?
Yeah, that's terrible.
It's a lot of gay women too.
I think it's a lot of people that pretend that they're gay, but they're not gay, and they think that it's hip. Like
they got like 8 kids.
Yo,
yeah, 8 kids, and I'm gay.
Remember that year in the mall?
Which year?
I think it was like 96, 97.
What?
2011.
I remember
It was like all these gay people was walking.
I do remember. Yeah, that was it.
It was like,
I remember that. I remember that.
What was going on?
I'll tell you what else I remember that's funny. You remember that time we went to the store and Special Ed walked up the hall?
With the Band-Aid on his head.
Right.
On his head?
On his head.
Yeah, he had a big ass Band-Aid on his head.
WPBRadio.com, of course. We reset.
So what you
Look, Special Ed walked up. We were just in the store chilling, in the record store.
Yeah, he looked like a regular person.
And so
What they got to do with the gay?
But let me tell you,
But
we left some
some
gay.
things, yeah,
So
well,
listen, so
some gay people
Special
like
Ed
that.
walks up the hall, and Maine says, "Oh, that was Special Ed just walked up the hall." I said, "No, what Special Ed?" He said, "Oh, Special Ed." So I said, "Go get him." He's like, "Hey, yo, Ed." He turns around, and Maine is like,
It looked like he had a maxi pad.
It was so
big.
It was
I don't know.
Yeah, so what happened?
"Oh God."
Because it was just.
Oh.
It was just, I just told him to come in. And it was just, he didn't believe it. He didn't believe it was special. I only knew because of the head.
Right.
I wonder what he look like now.
He's fat. He's bigger than me now.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
He looked like big head.
Big head, special big head.
Yeah,
Special
he's real. Yeah,
Big
he's
special
a fat
head.
boy now.
You remember the time? I think he was in there. The time we got into the beef with what was that game with that group that sang "I Got 5 on It"? The Loonies. We got a lot of funny Westview stories. My
Y'all
gosh.
actually work.
I wouldn't call it work. I wouldn't
we
call
was
it
having
work.
fun.
No, we were
I was high every day at that.
Right, right. And
I was smoked out.
he was the original.
We should make a movie.
Another movie.
We should make a mother movie. It would be like it would be like Friday.
That's a lot.
It would be like Friday.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, that's why I'm not saying a lot.
It was a complete funny story because our store was
We
first.
should make a movie called The Record Store, y'all.
Don't say no more. Don't say no more. You say too much. Don't say no more.
Gangster walk.
We were
Gangster walk.
This dude, this man, this thing right here. Oh, he got
Jay-
girls fighting over.
Is Jay in the gangster walk video?
Jay is
Jay in the gangster walk.
First of all, our store was owned by the Russian mob,
Yeah.
right? Then they sold it, and I'm not making this up. Then they sold it to the Asian mob. Okay? So then they
This is real.
This is real. And then they put an Asian guy to watch us, right? So we were trying to teach him like hip hop stuff and slang. Very fun.
What was the name of the store?
Electronics and more. And so it was tons of fun. I think that's a good idea. I don't know why I didn't think about that
And
earlier.
you had girls coming in there fighting
No,
over
he
you?
said that. I didn't say that.
You had girls coming in there fighting over you?
Let me say this. I wouldn't say it that way. I would say that several times, two women had disagreements in the store.
They showed up at the same time?
Not at first. But, yeah. But with that being said, a lot of people had disagreements in our store.
Well, we had a storage room that had a little bed in it downstairs.
Yeah. What are you talking about this?
Yeah, and look at him, he getting red.
Let me be clear on this. This was in the 90s.
Jersey store.
This was in the 90s. But yeah, it was a lot of fun.
This was what we was doing. These DJs out here right now,
Okay.
these DJs out here thinking they really doing it right now. Y'all ain't really doing it, man.
Well, that's true. I agree with that. We were
Y'all not really doing it.
We were doing it for real. But yeah,
I was like,
who was the whole crew? We had even Kenny was doing it.
It was Kenny, Al,
Kenny B, Big Al,
Pork Chop,
Yeah.
the Horseman.
Hold up,
Oh my God, you seen that?
we let Pork Chop come in the store. we let Pork Chop come in the store. Yeah, I guess we
That's
did.
my man, honey.
We did let Pork Chop come in the store.
Don't talk.
That was back in the day. Pork Chop can't come in the store anymore.
Why not?
That's my man,
Why?
honey Grant.
You said why he can't come in the store anymore? Because he can't.
Why not?
Because he wouldn't come in the store. If I'm in the store, he's not going to come in the store.
Why not? What's going on here in the book?
It's never going on.
Oh, you my man, honey Grant.
It's never
Don
going
became my man, honey Grant.
It's never going on.
And that's all that's going to be said about that.
I'll say it this way.
You need to stay to sit down.
I'll say it this way. No, I'm not going to say
We're
it.
going to leave it.
I ain't going to say it. I'm going to say it.
No!
We just need to have a conversation. That's all.
Yeah.
We and him just need to have a
Because
conversation.
I like pork. Oh my God, me and Chris
I don't-
been friends for a long time.
I don't like pork. My God. You know, let me tell you what's crazy, okay? WPBRadio.com, I'm not playing any music. And I don't even think, why aren't you playing any music? It's not on purpose. It's not on purpose.
I mean, there's so many subjects I would like to touch on up there, though.
Did you say Big L, though?
Yeah, that's my dog, too. We all come from the same family.
He said Big L.
Mm-hmm.
Big L.
Super DJ Big Al.
Yeah,
My bad.
super Big L.
My bad.
Super Big L?
Super Big L.
That's funny.
Hold on. That sound like that.
You
got real personal
Where are we
with that.
going with this? Where are we going with
You
this?
got real personal with that one.
Well, let me tell you.
Big Al, if you hit that boy.
No,
he didn't.
I'm sure he did. He would have told me. But let me tell you who he did hit though. I'm gonna tell a funny Big L story. Okay, Al and a midget in my living room.
God,
Funny story. I'm not gonna tell the whole story, but get Al to tell you about that. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm ready to text him.
Me and Al hooked up with a regular sized girl and a midget. And Al had a midget.
What? Are you serious?
And the funniest thing about this story is, I only had one bedroom. And I had a love seat, and he said he didn't want to hit the midget on the love seat, so he hit the midget on the floor. So you know how you go to the kitchen late at night after I go into the kitchen, He's on the floor. The midget is like, the midget, like the tank top on the midget sleep on his chest. And it was hilarious. It was like one of the funniest things I saw in 1997. Yes, it was one of the funniest. For the whole year, that was one of the funniest things. But yeah, Alan's real cool. Very funny.
Wow.
Jay Hustle.
Wow.
Jay Hustle. Okay, we're having some technical arrangements.
Oh, shit.
Remember the time Kenny B said he could wrestle a lion?
I remember the time that Kenny B said that he could do karate on Jackie, and Jackie kicked him through a wall. That was it. I remember that. I also remember when Kenny said he could break a tape in half. You remember when Alan broke the tape?
Yeah.
And Kenny tried to break the tape and bust his hand all up?
Yeah. Shout out to Alan, man. He's a real gangster, man.
Yeah, that's true.
He did real time.
That's
he
true.
lost his family, money, and all that.
Yeah. Jackie, they deported. He's been deported like Sean Paul.
Jackie Snitch.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Alan told me. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
This
that.
is some real gangster
That's true.
stuff that was really going down. We was working for gangsters.
Yeah, that's true. We made it out though. I don't know how we made it out. Wow.
Jay.
Something's
Jay.
going on.